back from vacation, and while we are here and just kind of hanging out at the in-laws, we are going through the trailer and room by room, which we have so many of those.
Cupboard by cupboard.
Cupboard by cupboard. We are going to just take out anything that we haven't touched in the last 6 months.
Maybe not that, no.
I don't know. Anyways,
It's
it's been a really long morning, you guys. We woke up to this kid right here just deciding that he didn't feel good, and so we went to emergency vet at 5 in the morning, and we're there from 5 to about 9:15.
Straight home vacation, straight to the vet.
This guy decided to jump on me at like 5 this morning and start growling and hissing, and you couldn't touch him. I know, buddy, I'm sorry. So I was like, well, maybe he jumped off the bed funny. Anyways, not that. He's like on his back, legs wide open, and his, is out, and he's just like growling. And anyway, so we're like, let's call the vet and see what they say. And they're like, anytime the pet's thing is out,
His wiener?
yep, is stuck out, it's an emergency, especially in male cats. So we hurried up to the closest vet, and like 40 minutes away. Anyways, get here, and they're dealing with another emergency, so we have to wait another hour for the real vet to come. But yeah, so we will see what they say. So he's fine. We just have to make some changes to some stuff. Anyways, so we're gonna start throwing some stuff away, donating some stuff, and then just refilling up and organizing before we head back down to our long-term spot for a little while. One other thing that I'm doing while I'm kind of going around and cleaning everything out and reorganizing, I'm checking all of the ceiling areas just to see if I see any like wrinkles or potential for where there could be water damage. But I'm just feeling around and just checking all the crevices and corners while I'm going through everything. Atlas is feeling a little bit better today. He is finally going to the bathroom. He's still pretty loopy. He's still on some gabapentin. But today we finally get to go back to our long-term spot. So we get to pick up the trailer, put everything where it needs to go for travel day. But we may be trying to load a 100-pound?
Yeah.
100-pound propane tank that we were gifted, which was super awesome. It's super old. We'll have to show you a video of it, but get down there and kind of get things set up for winter setup. We will do an unboxing of something that we bought from somebody up in Boise, Idaho, that we're really excited to use and see if it works. She's not the prettiest, but this was the propane tank that was gifted to us, and it's completely full. Brandon's going to quickly educate you on how we can still use this with it being very, very old.
It's very, very old, and it's full of propane. That's how we're going to use it. But I do have to adapt this over to the new style, the quick connect fitting. I bought all the stuff. As I hook it up, I'll show you. But yeah, I think it was from what did it say? 1987.
So the cool thing about these, we need to double check, but we were told that you can get these recertified, so up to date, so you can get them refilled, and then it lasts for 10 years if they're recertified.
Brand new is 12 years. So
Yes.
if you go buy a brand new one, it's good for 12 years.
Yes.
So
Yay, let's just see if we can get this in that. Let's just look. We did it. We got it in. Well, I say we did it, but really Brandon did most of it. He was kind of like a watch me kind of moment. We are on our way to our long-term spot. When we're traveling together but separately, we communicate not with our phones but with walkie-talkies. They can reach about a mile. They were gifted to us by our neighbor right as we were actually getting ready to start this lifestyle. And we were kind of telling him how great it would be. And he worked for some big construction company, and they were just kind of getting rid of brand new ones. So he gave us a couple, and they've been fantastic. I think they were pretty expensive. Anyways, we love them. We use them to communicate with each other so that I can keep an eye on things on the back end, and he can just focus on driving and being safe. So we have made it back to our long-term spot, and while Brandon gets all of our hoses set up for winter, on the other side I'm going to take care of buttoning up a couple things. First of all, we put tire covers on when we are going to be here for a while. We've got the Bose RV double tire covers, which we really love. They're really heavy, good duty quality. But also to keep critters out, we do put these Tomcat bait stations in between each of the tires. So I'll be taking care of that and a couple other things outside and get ready to stay here for a little while.
Of course, my mic didn't work when I did this unboxing, but as you can see inside this tote, there's a no-freeze water hose. They're made in the United States. They have one of the best warranties you can buy. They're a little bit on the more pricey end, but supposedly they're worth it. There's also some fittings, some connections, and then a heated sewer hose from the same company. A lot of times you don't need a sewer hose, but might as well use it because we have it. So connecting up this old propane tank to my current configuration, we have two 40-pound tanks on our trailer. We are going to need this piece that converts the old tank to the quick connect fitting style, and then an extension hose that connects into this hose and goes to the large tank. And then we have a selectable regulator so I can select which tank to pick from. So both of these 40 pounders will be turned off, and we will just be running off the 100-pounder. This is what it looks like all connected up. Remember, these threads are reverse threads, so they'll go counterclockwise to tighten that in. There you go. Today, we're going to be wrapping all this in heat tape to keep it from freezing so I can keep the water on all winter. We already have our heated hose hooked up. We also have a heated sewer hose. Not necessarily necessary, but we have it, so might as well use it.
Auto fan. It is officially starting to get cold, so I am going to be pulling out all of our winter clothes. We keep all of our winter clothing in vacuum seal bags under the bed. So I've got them all out down here. Anyways, so I will go through and take all of those out of the bags, find places for them in the closets, and then put away the majority of our summer clothes, with the exception of maybe like a couple items just in case we go somewhere warm in the next couple months. Auto fan. It is officially starting to get cold, so I am going to be pulling out all of our winter clothes and kind of transitioning to winter stuff. We keep all of our winter clothing in vacuum seal bags under the bed. So I've got them all out down here. Something you see a lot online from people is downsizing all of their clothes to fit, because you obviously don't have nearly as much storage. So I'm very impressed and really proud of us that we got all of our winter clothes into 5 bags, with the exception of we still have like some hoodies and our heavy winter coats that are in excess of this, but 5 bags is pretty good for an entire winter wardrobe. Yes, you will see us wearing repeat outfits, because who cares, first of all, and why throw it out if it's still good? Anyways, so I will go through and take all of those out of the bags, find places for them in the closets, and then put away the majority of our summer clothes, with the exception of maybe like a couple items just in case we go somewhere warm in the next couple months. So that is what I get to do today. Those bags have been a lifesaver, and it just makes sense to just kind of switch out the wardrobes. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing today.
We're at the vet again. This time it's 11 o'clock at night versus 5 o'clock in the morning, and we're still just as tired.
Yeah, like why can't things happen at like normal times?
Yeah, rather than have to come to the emergency vet room.
Mm-hmm. Pay the premium, first of all.
Yep.
I mean, granted, we love our pets, so we would, well, maybe not go bankrupt for them, but we would.
No, we wouldn't, but
we care about them a lot. Atlas is blocked, so like the crystals that he had created a blockage, and so
he can't pee. He was trying to pee for like, I bet 10 times on the drive up here. Granted, we are an hour and a half away from this place, but still.
Yeah, so it was funny, you walk in and they're like, we need a triage, this cat can't pee, and they make like this big deal. I mean, it is a big deal.
It is. It's life or death, but they treat this place like a hospital ER, which is kind of cool. It's not a vet, it's a definite emergency room.
But it's also a little bit scary, so.
Yeah.
But anyway, so they took him and then brought us back to room immediately, and now they have him, and we'll see what happens.
Yep. Definitely need a bath when he gets home.
Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. I know. Just got a call from the pet hospital. Atlas is ready to be picked up. They were able to remove the catheter. He's urinating on his own. Everything's good. So I'm gonna head over there to pick him up and then get him home and comfortable, and probably give him a bath, because when we saw him yesterday for our visit, he had like urine and feces and stuff all over him. But so yeah, we're gonna get him home comfortable and get him on the road to full recovery. Buddy. There you go. Okay, good boy. It is November 1st, and this guy just said that it's Christmas time.
It's not Christmas time, but we need like a fall smell candle. Because normally we get like a summery smell candle, like citrusy. But I love them. And normally I'm not like cinnamony smell, but...
Anyways, Trailer Life has changed this man because apparently it's Christmas time now. So maybe we need to go get our Christmas decorations from storage. No? Okay.
Maybe. We had to stay home this weekend. We didn't go anywhere because this little guy has been pretty sick. So he's recovering, doing much better. Still a little delusional from his medicine, but he's doing much better. So we decided to do a roast that's been in the freezer for a little while. Just a pork loin roast. We seasoned it up and threw it on the smoker. This little Traeger is probably one of our favorite things that we brought from our house. We had a full-size Traeger, but we, of course, don't have room for it. So this is ready to pull. It's pork loin, so I'm gonna go about medium doneness on it. Slice it up and have it for dinner. Well, here at our park, we've been notified that there's been quite a few people that have mice. And I mean, it wouldn't surprise you because we're surrounded by fields up here. I mean, you can kind of see them, you know, right up in there. It's all just fields all the way around us. And we've noticed them being underneath our tire covers. You know, we've seen some poop down under here when we have them on. I guess it's probably because there's a nice warm spot for them to hang out. But I came to just look around, peek around, and there was some mice turd up here. But sorry, I just drained my fresh water tank from our last trip. But so I put this under there, this little mouse bait box, and as you can see, that brick is a good quarter or more gone. So need to put a dent in the rodents around here. It's a good way to do it. So yeah, I'd suggest getting some of these and putting them up under the tires.
Brandon has been mouse proofing. He did a little video about that, and we found a mouse. We know where it's getting in.
It was dead.
It was dead. Just like, so the stuff is working. But you can see down here in the floor, maybe, I can't. Anyways, that's always been like that since we got it from the manufacturer.
Well, we had a repair done and they did it a little bit worse.
That's true. Anyways, so we had that. We've always just had towels stuffed in there, so we always thought that was going to be a potential issue down the road. Down the road is here, and we're going to repair that. While we were under there, I just happened to knock the connections to the water heater. Just enough to give us a quick little drip of water. So checking the connections, and they were very, very loose. So I'm glad that we were under there. So tightening those up and then figuring out how we want to proceed with the hole. So this is life. RV life. I am out walking Miss Gigi this morning and just enjoying this beautiful weather. It's a little bit chilly, but I actually prefer it a little bit cold. What you just watched was about 2 weeks of footage on and off. And I think that this goes to show that RV life, while it can be so exciting and so fun and just adventurous, we are also, us full-timers, or just like any other person out there. We're just regular people just trying to fulfill our lives in some way. And so for us, unfortunately, it was a sick fur baby. Mice in the trailer. We did have a teeny tiny water leak, which we didn't get on camera, but fixed it super quick and moved on. But like I said, we're all just regular people trying to have just a new outlook on life and adventure. And so, yeah, I mean, we haven't really defined what this channel is.
I don't necessarily think we need to at this point, but hopefully you guys have enjoyed what we've put out there just to kind of showcase RV life a little bit. We do have a couple of fun trips coming up that I'm hoping to get some really fun footage of that we're gonna share with you. But hopefully, again, you've liked kind of what we put out there. Hopefully we get better at it. And feel free to follow along by subscribing and liking the video, commenting if you have any questions. We'd love to answer them. But yeah, thanks for watching.